Are your crypto assets at risk? We believe that may be so. So if you want to learn about that, just smash that like button, because it's time for crypto news, fun on the ride, crypto a tope. In today's show, we're going to talk about some risks about Bitcoin concerning empty gox, and also we're going to talk about Ethereum and the merge Ethereum 2.0 and the risks associated with that. So if that's something of your interest, don't miss out this video. But we start with the chart for Bitcoin. We are so sad. We have those sad faces all over, because in the first case we just lost the moving average of 200, and we were wishing for a full week just above that line, and we don't have that, and that's why we are so sad. Also sad because we are in the red for the monthly candle in Bitcoin. Just as we said, it usually happens in the bear markets for Bitcoin, all those red lines. Well, we're having another one right now. We'll see how the month will end, but right now we're sad. Also, we are losing in the daily chart this point of support. We were expecting Bitcoin maybe to use this line in order to go back again, but right now we'll see the wick is down the line. We'll see if the body of the candle is able to stand it and start going up again. We have to go over 24,000 and then fight for the $30,000, but right now the market doesn't feel like it. We have even a lot of pessimistic people. For example, BTC Fuel is telling us that we may go to Fibonacci 0.382. That would be for Bitcoin around 10 to 12K, and that would mean for Ethereum around $400. Do you believe that's something possible? Maybe so. For me, it's quite crazy. I think in Bitcoin we are close to that Fibonacci level already, around $12,000. So I don't really agree with that, but we'll see. And we'll see about the RSI, because we are starting going down as we expected. We're almost all this way down, and it's time to think about how low can we go with this indicator. If we look the past two times we had a similar structure we have right now, well, you can see that we dropped a 45% in the first occasion and a 45% in the second occasion. So if we project a 45% again, that would mean 13,700 approximately. So remember, I'm not expert. I have no clue what's going to happen. We're just looking at data. You have to look your own data too, and no one knows what's going to happen. But right now seems bad for Bitcoin. If we go to our friends Atani and compare this month with past year, we're going lower right now. We were going to be bored in August, but not scared because of the price going down. Do your own research with Atani's free app. Is the link in the description. Remember, we also were considering if we are in the middle of those white lines, and we are maybe so, but if so, we are supposed to go up. Remember, past year and the year before, the 18th of August, we started going up. So today is the 19th. We should start going up again. We'll see about that. We just lost this point of support for Bitcoin around 22,500. Also looking at some past lows, and right now, as we miss that line, we just have this one in the 20,000 approximately with this other red line. If this doesn't hold, we go deep in the abyss. We'll see. In the stock market, not bad for United States. Also, we have good job employment data, and Asian markets were not really that bad for Bitcoin to go as bad as it's going. We'll see what happened right now, as the market news are telling us. Well, not bad things in the market, so we don't really understand why we're going like that. And we have this advice from Nebraska Gunner about how to do a really relaxed trade with Bitcoin. So the first advice would be for myself, just buy and hold forever so you don't miss any of the next all-time highs. But if you want to buy and sell and buy and sell, remember, trading is a terrible activity. You may lose everything. 95% of the people in the trade space lose everything. But if you want to do some of it, maybe it's clever to use this line in the RSI at the 52, and then if you are above it, you buy, and if you are beyond it, you sell. Okay, if we take that to trading view, you can check that you have to use this with a pinch of salt too, because sometimes it's so true, but sometimes it gets close. Anyway, going from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top, it gets close, but it doesn't really touch it. Maybe sometimes it touches it, but then it touches more, so you might lose it if you go too early, etc. So yeah, do your own research. It's true, you can like divide bear markets and bull markets with this technique, but also it's not a precise scientific thing to do. So well said. Also, if you want more advice, but not mine, you can always buy when the line is in the 40, here, 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 or here. You will miss some of the bottom, but you guarantee, looking at the historic data of Bitcoin, that you buy at a reasonable price. And also then, if you don't want to take like the very, very top of the cycles, well, if you sell in the 83 right now, that would mean in the history that you did good here, here, and here, but well, you missed, for example, here from that point to this one, and here you missed from this point to this other one. So yes, you will miss some, but if you wait, that's the risk with speculation. If you wait, maybe you missed it anyway in the top or in the bottom. So you can be more conservative or use more risk, do your own research and take your own risk. Remember, crypto assets are very risky activities, not regulated at all. Australian people very happy right now because now they can pay with crypto in some stations for the gasoline. So very good. Also this new, I don't know if this is good or bad, just think about it. Remember all those crypto that people sent to Ukraine as a donation? Well, they used it to help people at the beginning, but right now they're using it in order to buy weapons to continue with the war. Do you believe that's good? It's not. It's neutral. I don't know. The thing is, the reality is that we live today in a world where you can finance the war, that you can send money yourself to one or other cause thanks to crypto. That's good, that's bad. I think good and bad, but I love to read your comments in the section below. Thank you very much. Also, this is a bad news. We have crypto ads with Matt Damon, Tom Brady, LeBron James disappearing from TV, and many others. Just the crypto winter is making the budgets for marketing going down, and the most important companies in the crypto space that were pushing in the TV, they are not doing that anymore. They're spending less right now. So they are with a little bit of fear, as we are. We are in the 33 in this index, and we're gonna talk about those fears with Chico Crypto's videos, the two last ones, as always, awesome, the best channel in the crypto world. You have the link in the description. Well, the first thing to be concerned about is the MTGOX hack and how people are going to recover their funds right now in August, end of August, third week of August. Those are the rumors. And as Chico Crypto researched it, he knows now that it's not that they are going to have 100% of all those Bitcoin that can be $3 billion in Bitcoin. They're going to have just 21% of that. And maybe, because maybe it's delayed, as it has been delayed in the past several times. The suits, the lawsuits and everything still on, so they are not going to be able to have 100%. So we shouldn't be as concerned, and this shouldn't affect the market that much, because the sale of Elon Musk, for example, was much more, and other institutions have sold more Bitcoin than this 21% if they sell everything of it, that they are not. But if so, it wouldn't be as much as in the past. And you have to consider that it can be delayed also in the future. So we are being flooded. This is fear, uncertainty, doubt with the MTGOX thing. We'll see about that. Also, we have to be concerned about Ethereum and the merge, but give me just a little bit more of crypto news and I tell you about it. Because we want to talk about the relation between Bitcoin and Ethereum. And right now, for the first time in 7 weeks, Bitcoin is doing better than Ethereum. So Ethereum, maybe it was pushing the market up. And right now we are ending with this FOMO, with the merge, and right now going down already. Maybe it was all buy the rumors, sell the news. We'll see about that. The price is trying to hold into this support line 1,700. If it breaks that, we have the line of the moving average of 100 at 15,500. If not, we have to go to 1,400, this line of support, and then we have, well, this line in 1,300 or the 1,000 line. We'll see how down can Ethereum go, as we have very good news for Ethereum. We're going to have this triple halvening, as people are telling. It's not a halving as we know it for Bitcoin, you know, when the miners get half of the reward for mining a Bitcoin block. But they are becoming the miners in Ethereum. They are getting 4.3% of the supply as a reward right now. They're going to change from miners to validators, and they will have just 0.4%. Also, we have the EIP 1559, which is burning Ethereum, and we have all the Ethereum block there in the smart contracts. So with all these three things, they are calling that the triple halvening, and those are reasons for Ethereum to go up, as we have less tokens in circulation, more market cap, and that's the relation in order to know the price of a crypto. So what are the things we have to be scared about according to Chico Crypto with the merge? Well, he's telling us that we might have that hard fork with split, the Ethereum proof of work, POW. So you might have NFTs in one chain and in the other, a transaction in one chain and in the other. So you might trade to sell your NFT in one, but a malicious actor can use the same transaction in the other chain and steal your, for example, board app, your NFT or whatever. How do we do in order to avoid that? Well, you have two options, Chico Crypto is telling us. The first one is don't mess around with Ethereum POW. If you don't do anything about it, then you are just fine. And the other advice he's giving us is if you are going to use POW at some point, then once the merge is done, send your Ethereum from POS, from the address you have it, to another one, a very different one, and the one you have in proof of work, again, send it to another one. So then you don't have related addresses from one chain to the other and vice versa. And that way you'll be free of hacks, as I'm telling you, of replay. So be very careful with that, and remember, do not fall into scams. And also, crazy world, we have already Ethereum POW, and that's crazy because the hard fork with the split is not even a reality, and we already have it in the rankings. It's priced $51 right now. How's that even possible? That's because it's an IOU, so you don't have even the token. You have a promise that in the future, if the token exists, they will give it to you. So very, very, very careful with that, and see how crazy the crypto world really is. I think it's time for reflection. I think it's time to think about everything in a very, very calm way. And I want to talk about the hard forks with the split we have in the past. Remember Ethereum Classic, remember Bitcoin Cash, also Bitcoin Satoshi Vision and Bitcoin Gold. What happened with those? Maybe if we have a look in the prices of those cryptos, we can learn what to do right now. And if you know what to do, please tell me in the comments below, because I have no idea. But with Ethereum Classic, what happened? At the beginning, it went up, down, and up, and then we lost gas. So that happened with Ethereum. With Bitcoin Cash, a lot of people sold at the very beginning, but we have this crazy hype. I bought one here, so I did it very, very wrong. Hopefully I learned from this mistake. We'll see about it. About Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, very different with Bitcoin Cash. In this occasion, we went with waves, up and down, up and down, up and down, and the maximum took years to come. So we'll see. Which of these charts do you believe that this fork is going to follow, if it even exists at some point? Bitcoin Gold, well, the creators sold it all at the beginning, but the FOMOing people bought it back, and then it was all over until this very low moment here. So if we take all that and bring it to the chart of Bitcoin, you can check that with the hard forks for Bitcoin, we have one side and the other. I mean, when Bitcoin Cash was created, Bitcoin price went up, and when Bitcoin Satoshi Vision was created, just was the beginning of the disaster for Bitcoin. So we have no clue, because we have one and the other. And with Ethereum Classic, well, you can see that price of Bitcoin fell a couple of days after the hard fork. And what about 1 month before? Because we are right now approximately 1 month before. Well, the maximum for Ethereum was over, so maybe we've reached the maximum for Ethereum right now. We went very down. I can even check how much we went down, 32%, and then sideways until the fork. So that was probably by the rumors sell the news. What about Ethereum Classic compared with Ethereum price? Well, you can check that we went down for Ethereum, and it took 226 days in order to really start going up again. So maybe this variable affected the market so much. Also remember, this is a multivariable market, so maybe there will happen many other things, but this was the reality then, and maybe it's our future. We're going to be bored for 1 more year, maybe. So what do you think about that? We have to consider misconceptions about the merge, and they are telling us some things like, for example, I leave you the link in the description if you want to go in deep further. The gas is going to be the same, so it's not going to be a reduction in the gas. The speed of the transaction is going to be the same, so that doesn't change either. Don't think that everybody can sell the Ethereum once we have the merge, because we need the next hard fork for Ethereum in order to do that. But it's true that the awards, you have been a validator, you can have those immediately. Also, it's true that you need 32 Ethereum in order to become a validator, but you don't need to have the 32 Ethereum in order to have a node for Ethereum and validate your transactions. So those are some of the misconceptions. Also with APR, they thought it was going to be triple. They believe it's going to be 50% more. So we'll see once it's a reality, but this is the main idea. The experts think it's going to happen. About Coinbase, they're saying that they rather stop staking than treasuring Ethereum. We have a controversy right now. People are saying that Ethereum is becoming more and more centralized once we have proof of stake. Right now, a lot of huge validators will be concentrated in United States. So they're saying that the regulators can go there and ask for specific regulations, know your customers, etc. Right now, Coinbase is saying that they are not gonna do that, but do you believe that? I do not. So we'll see about that. That's not good for Ethereum. This might be a concern that brings down the price of Ethereum. We'll see. Also, for example, with some exchanges, decentralized ones, and protocols of yield farming, etc., they are deciding if they are going to support POW or not. So the community, some of the people are saying just the ability of being able of using one or the other, censoring the other one, is a proof of centralization for Ethereum. So right now, Aave is just going to use POS, no POW. So the controversy is saved. Vitalik Buterin is happy because people are mad with Ontario, with Canada, because they just released, remember past video, a law where you can just spend 30,000 Canadian dollars into crypto in order to protect the investors. And Vitalik is not happy, and he's happy everybody is protesting, but we are protesting, but we are doing nothing really. The market is in the really red. We don't like that. The bubbles in the red, and in CoinGecko we can see that the best are the stable coins. So that means that the money is running out of the market right now. We have close to $15 billion in the DeFi right now, and we're sad because we had a game to earn, we had work to earn, exercise to earn, but we had also shit to earn. With this toilet, it has a miner, and you can mine as you are watching crypto Twitter. You can be earning some money, but right now the community is echoing this new, but I just wrote that this project is doomed. From February it ran out of money and is not able anymore. So we wish that it gets money in the future again, because it's so funny and it makes energy from your poop, and then you get some coins. That's awesome. That's 2030. That's sustainability and everything the Agenda 2030 is looking for. So help them, as Over the Reality is helping us. Today they just retweeted a tweet with just thank you to our partner, because they have a huge community that may come to Fun on the Ride. Welcome if you are doing so. They will saying that you have with us the opportunity of learning Spanish or using subtitles, which is true, but also remember that we have right now crypto news in English, so you can also watch the promotions of Over the Reality in English. We are more than 400 subscribers right now in Fun on the Ride Crypto, which is the English version of this show. We have to think about a lot of stuff. Today, Naval is telling us that if you can't be happy with a coffee, you won't be happy with a yacht. And that's so true. And also it's really true that you have to sleep 8 hours a day. At least the experts are saying that. And Jack Bly, I'll leave you this link in the description, is telling us that if you don't sleep every day 8 hours, you will lose memory, gain weight, get diabetes, have a stroke, have a heart attack, experience depression, and have high blood pressure. At least you are more due to having those difficulties. And what I have to do in order to sleep 8 hours in a very good way? Well, just light effectively in the morning. Remember, the first thing is getting some sun, and at night just close the computer and the cell phone and everything. You don't want blue lights just before bed. Also, if you have a warm shower, that would be good. Also, don't drink caffeine, of course, and also don't do a lot of exercise previous or eat too much previous to sleep. That would be the best, and you will feel very happy if you do that. So we talk about technology. We have this thing. It's a robot, but it's liquid with magnets, and it goes into your stomach, for example, and takes something that is stuck there. In the future, it will go to your brain and it will erase everything the government doesn't want you to think. But we have robots already inside our body. This is a protein working inside of it. It reminds me of the movie Fantasy, and it seems to be very happy working. So remember, your body is a temple, and give your friends just good food and good stuff, some water, and no alcohol, tobacco, and all that, so they will be happy as they seem to be. We'll talk more about technology. If you have something Mac, well, you have a vulnerability there, and you have to go and upload. You have to use the last version of your software in order to avoid being hacked. Technology and animals. We have right now these are rays moving through air like it naturally moves in water. I think this is a beauty design. Congratulations. Also, for the people that created this WALL-E, it's one of my favorite movies in the world. Don't miss that out. And this child is like being crazy about this Wally robot. I love that. And I love this other child that is staking Bitcoin already, so happy. It's a cheeky coiner, we call them that. And this is small, a tiny coiner, maybe we can say, and baby coiner also. And he's so happy with his hammer staking crypto. As very happy is this mother crypto with his tiny crypto child, because she's saying like, okay, if we're going in a bear market, you have to do it like this so you don't fall. Okay, that seems to be so easy. Let's see how I do it. So first one step, then the other, and oh my God, I'm rolling. What about this bag? This bag is saying hi with the hand. So what's going on? It's a funny bag? Well, I believe that's an alien. We always believe that aliens will come in a spaceship. They will be huge with like this crazy head. But right now, we've realized that those are the aliens saying they're going to conquer us. They are small, so be careful with the bugs out there and try to find love, as this dog loves this guy. He's trying to trade, he's trying to learn about crypto, but there's no way he's gonna do it with a dog like that all the time staring at him. So go to the street and find love, as this dog loves this cat. The guy is petting the cat, but also the dog is doing so. You can pet a cat no matter who you are, but be careful, said the cat. It hurts. And what about this love between a cat and a dog? Lovely relationship there. We are Romeo and Juliet. I don't care if you are a dog. For me, you've always been a cat. And what about this sheep? If this sheep doesn't make you smile today, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is so beautiful. You're beautiful. If you want to learn Spanish, go to Fun on the Ride. ¿Están tus cripto en riesgo? That's what we're saying today in English. Your crypto assets are risk. Well, today we learn about that and many other things. And we are researching already, and you'll have crypto news Fun on the Ride in the next show. Here, health, money, love, peace partying, crypto a tope, and the best is yet to come.